Welcome to the Disagreeable Nerd podcast, a podcast where nerds from various ages and backgrounds get together to discuss movies, TV, books, and anything else that pops into their small, simple minds. Now sit back, relax, and let their ignorance wash over you.
I am Pager, Sade /
Okay, all your names?
Oh, those are all my names. And this is my friend, Gumby.
Hey.
Hey, what's up?
What's up?
How you been?
Doing good, and you?
Grand.
Oh, that's awesome.
So, has there been any... Why are you looking at me like that?
I'm just looking at you, waiting for the conversation to flow.
He's waiting on me to fail.
You're the host this time.
He's waiting on me to fail at being a host.
Someone has to take over the reins someday.
It's not going to be me.
When I build this empire.
I'm dying right now, Gabby. Anyways, what shows have you been up to today?
What shows have I been up to?
Yeah.
Huh, interesting. I've been up to lots of shows.
Okay.
I've been up to Lost in Space, checking it out, me and you.
Yeah, I like Lost in Space.
Oh, okay. Well, you went right into it. We have differing opinions, and I was going to get into it on depending on how much time we got left, we may do it on another podcast.
Commy's one of those where he likes to like work up towards the topic, but me in a general aspect,
called a tease.
No.
In radio,
in a general aspect,
I'm a professional radio DJ.
What am I? What? Yeah.
I don't know. You tell me. What are you?
I don't beat around the bush. I just get right up to the topic and start talking about it.
Okay.
Because the anticipation to our audience, it's probably hurting them.
Oh, I'm sure they're on the edge of their seats.
I'm sure they are. We have fans, guys.
So how is my mom doing? Actually, she doesn't even listen.
Yeah, I know that.
Self-deprecating humor.
Have you been reading any books?
It endears you to people. No, I don't read books anymore. Who's got time for books?
What?
The only books I read are board game rule books.
Oh, that's lame, basic. I've actually went to Books A Million the other day with a friend, and I got Princess Bride, the 25th anniversary.
With a friend?
Yeah, I went with a friend.
Well, it wasn't me.
It wasn't you.
Do you have another friend besides me?
Yeah, she's super nerdy and cool.
How dare you?
She likes nerd things.
What does that mean?
Be featured in our podcast one day.
You think so?
Yeah. What does nerd mean?
Yeah. Just kidding. We've watched this before.
I was going to say, we've had this conversation.
Yeah, it's okay.
But yeah.
She likes the same stuff we do.
Yeah.
Same type TV shows, movies.
She's into all the good movies,
comic books,
comics, cons.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Speaking of which, guess what?
What?
We went to one.
Oh, yeah. We did, didn't we?
You remember that?
Yes, of course I remembered.
We went to the Dallas Oh, I'm sorry. You're the host. Go ahead.
We went to Fan Expo Dallas Comic Con, not the Dallas Comic Con. Get it right, guys. Get it right.
I think it actually is kind of the same thing.
They're different.
Are they?
Fan Expo is different.
You sure?
Okay, we're not going to have this conversation again because last time I said something
and
I was wrong and I couldn't believe I was wrong.
Oh, yeah, shocker. You were shocked. State things as fact and then you really don't know.
Wait, okay.
You're just very positive in your own mind. That's what you think it is.
Well, I thought there was a Dallas Comic Con, not Fan Expo Dallas Comic Con. I thought there was different.
I think that's just the like name it turned into. Because whenever you look up Dallas Comic Con on Google, it just takes you to the Dallas Fan Expo that me and you went to. Like, that's it.
Well, maybe I'm having a false memory of someone telling me there was a difference, and I believe them.
The thing is, I don't know that it's like officially called Dallas Comic Con. Now, there used to be one, I think. And I think
so, because...
Yeah, we're doing lots of thinking. I think so. Yeah, I think so. Basically, we don't know. But let's bypass that. It's not important. We went to the Dallas Fan Expo.
And we saw a bunch of people.
A couple of weeks ago, whenever that was.
It was like 2 weeks ago. Yeah. Different people from shows we watched. Like, for example, Tom. You want to say his last name? You want to give that a shot? Go.
I know.
Say it.
Cave and Hall.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
I don't think so.
Kavanaugh.
See, I've got you doubting yourself.
Kavanaugh.
I think it's Kavanaugh.
Jeez.
I just said it wrong on purpose.
Well, we're just going to call him.
Put you in a trap.
We're just going to call
Tom
him Harrison
Kavanaugh.
Wells.
Harrison Wells. HR.
We saw him in real life from 1,000 miles away.
Me, Sade, and my sister-in-law, Chaz, went to the Dallas Fan Expo.
We were starstruck a little bit.
And they had quite a few. We're cheapskates.
We were pretty cheap.
First off.
We should have went Saturday.
Wait, yeah, we should have.
Because then all the Stranger Things cast was there. So angry.
Did you have the required
if I had
dinero to
go? If I had a credit card, I could have swiped that baby real quick.
Be in debt.
What
are you in debt for?
Go in debt for some Stranger Things characters. For some Dallas Comic-Con.
That's a legitimate reason, I think.
No, thanks. High five on that one.
Yeah.
Air five. What?
Yeah. That was terrible.
Yeah, it was.
I'll do that again. But Friday is like half price.
Yeah.
You know why it's half price?
Because
half the people are there.
Yeah. Right? Like Ben Affleck wasn't even there.
Yeah. So Ben Affleck was there Saturday. The Stranger Things cast, minus like the two main, Dustin, Lucas.
His name is Caleb in real life.
Oh, okay.
But Sadie Sink, Max.
Max. And was that it? Those three?
That was the only three. The other two were too cool. That's my opinion.
Ben Affleck was there. That's a big deal.
Yeah.
He's big time.
He was in a lot
legit.
of stuff. I bet his line was long for autographs.
Oh, I can't imagine.
Photo ops.
And Tom Cavanaugh had a massive... Tom Cavanaugh of The Flash and Ed, if you remember that far back, Ed TV, an old 90s show.
No.
Or maybe early 2000s
but,
show.
I understand Ben Affleck is this big deal, whatever. But I was more excited seeing Tom.
Well, yeah, that's because you're more interested in his work. Right?
But I mean, Ben Affleck has done Batman. He's done Armageddon. He's done a bunch of crap.
Right.
But it's like, I've never been like, oh my God, Ben Affleck, that's so awesome. But like Tom.
Yeah, I mean, neither. I liked Armageddon. Armageddon's one of my top 5 movies of all time.
Okay.
But
you know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, like you were more excited, even though Ben Affleck's like this A-list movie star, you're more excited to meet Tom Cavanaugh.
Yeah, and I mean, he's like a downsized actor, but not really.
A what?
What is like an actor that's below an actor?
An actor below an actor? A sub-actor?
No, like sub-actor.
What? I don't know.
No, like an actor that's higher than this.
They call like A-list. A-list, B-list. Like if you're an A-list actor, then you're like, Jennifer Lawrence, all the people at the Oscars, all that type of stuff. Then you got like your predominantly TV actors, which those lines are getting blurred nowadays with Netflix and all the movies and stuff. He's not, I wouldn't call him mega popular, but he might be in nerd circles because of The Flash.
Yes, everyone loves him.
And what else is he in?
Literally, that's the only thing I know of. Like The Flash is the only show.
But like the girl I kept pointing out to you.
Damn.
Oh
what's
my
her
goodness.
name? I know her name. You told me. You
Oh my
kept
goodness.
pointing.
She's Alicia Day. Felicia Day.
Felicia.
By Felicia Day.
By Felicia Day.
She was there.
Okay.
And she had a huge line.
Her line was longer than Tom's.
Now she's big. She's big in the nerd world.
YouTube world.
She's got YouTube. She's got website, Geek and Sundry. They have tabletop stuff that interests me. I don't always like all the stuff they put on there, but
she was someone I didn't really know.
She created I forget the name of the show, but it's like a YouTube
movie
show.
The YouTube show. Is it free?
It's YouTube. Yeah, you can. Well, you probably could go on there and get it.
Nowadays is different.
Yes.
YouTube Red.
But anyway,
you can do all different kinds of things.
She had a YouTube TV series.
You watched it?
I can't forget. It was some RPG thing, like a LARPing RPG, and that's what they did. And yeah, I watched like the first season of it, I think. It's pretty good. It's funny. It's just a funny show. Little sitcom.
Yeah. But did you like it?
Yeah.
Why did I not know about this show?
Because you're not in the know. You're not in that world. You're on the fringe. You're a wannabe.
I'm so offended right
You're a wannabe nerd.
Boss.
You wasn't a nerd till you met me.
Boss. I went to Comic Cons and A-Fest before you.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yes. Don't you get me loud.
Don't get so angry.
Sorry.
You need to calm down.
I hate when someone says you were a nerd when you met me. It makes me angry.
Why does that make you angry? Tell me why does that make you angry? That's interesting.
It's not
It's an
true.
interesting reaction. Is it that important to you?
Yes. It's very important.
I'm very influential on you though, right?
I'll be honest. No.
How dare you? You know Foss.
just kidding.
That's a Foss.
Okay, yes. I will say you got me into Star Trek.
Yeah,
I never watched Star Trek until I met you. Oh, you're
Star Wars? Didn't watch it?
No. You did not get me into Star Wars.
You did not watch Star Wars until I know you.
That's a fault.
Now, you didn't happen to watch it with me.
I know, but you're not the one that
But we
said
talked
you should
about
watch
it.
Star Wars. One of my friends.
What?
No.
What?
One of my friends gave me all her movies. It took me about 2 years because I didn't have a DVD player at the time.
that's
And we were in
doubtful.
DVD world, you know?
That's doubtful.
And I watched all 6 of those movies in 3 days.
Well, there you go. That's good.
But you like supported that. You were like, you should really watch Star Wars. You should get into Star Wars. And I was like, yeah.
Star Wars
yeah.
is so mainstream, though.
But you know,
So mainstream
my
now.
entire life, I'm
just kidding.
Don't shut up, Gobby.
This isn't a nerd competition.
It isn't. We're making it anyway. My entire life, I've heard about Star Wars. And I just never got into it for some reason.
Why?
I have no idea. And I used to quote Yoda, like I knew Yoda. I'm like, I don't even know. And like, you are my father, or I'm you. I can't even talk.
Luke, I'm your father?
No, that's a big deal, by the way. I am your father.
Yes. Although I don't think he actually... Okay, nobody cares. This is all like nerd stuff.
It's all nerd crap.
Just like beam me up, Scotty. He never said that. But it's just the gist.
Yeah.
I don't think he actually says, Luke, I am your father. He said something else.
But no, like I'm saying is, I like being in the nerd world. I love it.
What aspect of it?
The
fandoms?
pop artness, the fandom.
Pop artness? What do you mean?
The aestheticness of it.
Oh, yeah.
The
What does that mean? You say words I don't understand.
You say words I don't understand.
The aestheticness of it? What are you talking about?
Like, for example, your room.
It's awesome.
Your room's full of history. Nerd history. Your board games, it's something, and then like your Riverdale, not Riverdale, but Jughead, Archie, your Back to the Future poster, your Darth Vader mask, all that good stuff. And seeing all that nerd stuff, it's like, it's cool. I don't know. And like some people don't care, a lot of people don't care.
That's true.
And all they like is freaking Empire and all these shows I've never heard of that someone told me the other day. Have you watched that? I'm like, no.
Empire Strikes Back?
No.
What?
Some drama show that everyone talks about.
Oh, Empire.
Like shows that have
on Fox.
Yeah, like drama.
That's just a soap opera.
Like soap operas. Yeah, like people are into that. And
But I mean, to be fair,
hip hop.
Smallville was pretty much a soap opera. It just happened to be a Superman soap opera. Did you ever watch Smallville?
You just killed me right now.
Oh, sorry.
Smallville's.
Did you ever see Smallville?
No, but it's one of DJ's favorite shows.
It was basically a soap opera. It was all about Clark Kent and his love for Lana Lang, and he couldn't express it to her because he was hiding Superman. But those tropes are in lots of TV shows.
I like that kind of stuff in the show. It's kind of, it adds something
you like
to it.
you like that edge to it, the superhero, sci-fi,
oh yeah,
dystopian futures.
Definitely, absolutely.
My favorite. That's a firm yes. Absolutely. What has always gotten me is space. Anything in space, spaceships.
Absolutely. Sorry,
Absolutely.
I didn't mean to say
Where did this start?
I don't know.
It just started absolutely.
Absolutely. I agree.
Every book I read as a child What?
I'm dying.
You're
I
always
keep coughing.
Why do you cough so much?
They call me Coffee McCoffer.
Coffee McCofferton. That's what Gina calls you.
It's
You
like
do
when I'm
cough a
laughing at something you said, the little itch gets really
You
strong.
probably got some like mega fungus growing in you, and you're gonna turn into a giant mushroom someday. That's gonna be Paige.
Are you gonna eat me?
No.
Okay.
Put you on a pizza.
No, a pizza mushroom.
This is our show. Okay. Anyway,
Or mushroom pizza.
back on track. I liked space, and when I was a
When you were
Gina always turns on like super loud TV when we decide to
she
record a
does. She's probably
podcast.
watching Seinfeld. She's really into that.
But my two biggest things were space, anything in space, read about it, TV show, movie,
Yeah. Because space
and
is
time
cool.
and time travel.
Oh yeah,
I love time travel.
I know.
Those are my two big.
Back to the Future, all those kind of shows you love.
Yeah. What were we talking about? The Dallas Fan
We
Expo.
were talking about Comic-Con.
Okay.
Well,
So anyway,
we saw a bunch of cosplayers.
we saw Tom Cavanaugh. We saw Felicia Day. We didn't actually go up and like get autographs or nothing because that costs lots of money.
You know,
and
that's
like we said,
ain't nobody got time
we went
for
on
that.
Friday because we're broke.
We're some broke scums. I don't really know what that means, actually. Why did I say scums?
I don't know. Why are you so hard on us?
I don't know. What I mean is, we're broke.
Yes, we are.
We don't have any money to do any cool things like all those nerds do.
Yeah.
Like get autographs.
It's not cheap.
A selfie on your phone. What, $40 for some people.
Yeah.
Yes,
Sometimes
you
you go to
gotta
the right
be out
person.
your mind.
Sometimes you go to the right person, they'll let you do it free.
Like that one guy you did 2 years ago.
Yeah. I can't remember his name.
He's off in the Maze Runner.
He was the bad guy on Revolution.
Dang it.
Not the main bad guy, but
What was his name?
anyway, doesn't matter.
Something.
He was
Anyways,
also on Breaking Bad.
You said it doesn't matter. You're still naming where he's from.
Okay. Anyway, so there was several celebrities there. The
Lando
Clark
was there.
from 100.
Oh,
Billy D. Williams
her
was
name
there.
Her name is dang, what's her
Billy D. Williams was there.
Okay.
Lando Calrissian.
Yeah.
The boys from Stranger Things and Max.
name? Who? There was this random actor that no one really cares about, but he's from that show we started watching called Runaways. His name was Greg Sulkin.
Oh yeah,
He was there, and I got a straight up
You know what?
good picture of him.
It's I feel kind of bad for him.
You know, he didn't have no one in his line.
Like when you see these people that have like their lines are all maxed out.
Yeah.
And then this other celebrity has 0 people. And you know what though?
But he came in kind of late.
Yeah, he's just not that popular.
But you know what's weird? He is. He's on.
But he's
He was in
not.
like a bunch of shows.
That doesn't mean lots of people like you.
I guess so.
But oftentimes those are the ones I go to
Yeah.
because you can go quick and
Yeah.
they're cheap.
But I don't have like any fandom with you. Like I just see you like on TV sometimes and
Yeah.
social media. But like I think like all the young girls like him because he's
Well, yeah.
he's
He's-
cute,
he's
so
attractive.
cute and attractive.
Some of the guys from like 2001, The Space Odyssey were there. I've never seen that movie.
Me
I
either.
know it's a big deal, but I just can't do it. It's long and boring.
Lots of actors canceled.
Who?
Michael J. Fox.
Oh yeah, the Back to the Future crew was there.
Darn that man. He was sick.
Biff, Doc Brown,
Hell yeah.
and Michael J. Fox was supposed to be there, but he
But
canceled.
darn that man. He was sick.
Was he sick? You know that?
Well,
Or are you just saying
well,
words?
Chaz did say he was sick, so I'm with her on that.
Y'all don't.
She
where are you
knows.
getting your
And
information?
we were talking about this
You got
too.
deep insider information.
I'm a certified stalker. Thank you very much. I stalk you every day. Creepy. Just kidding. You're not worthy.
Whatever.
I love you.
Stop being weird, Paige.
I'm sorry.
You don't even know how. You don't know how not to be weird.
It's part of me. Who I am.
What else do we do there? There's always lots of
We
little
walked around.
trinkets, collectibles.
Found some really cool stuff. We saw a live RTD2. 2 of them actually.
yeah.
It was kind of neat.
They
Like,
always have those there.
but
It's basic.
no, it's not.
They're super cool.
Okay,
life
I
size.
think it's awesome seeing him.
they are.
But I've never seen them just close.
Adorable.
They're so cute.
The way he purrs.
I don't think that's how they
like
do. That sounds like more like Chewbacca. Chewbacca. I said
I can't make digital
Chewbacca.
noises.
No, you can't.
What did you say?
Let's move on. I don't got time for you right now.
Okay. What else? We bought some t-shirts.
Oh yeah, we bought shirts. I bought me this really awesome Darth Vader, but it says Dark Sider.
I love your shirt. I wish I could fit into it, but I'm too big.
But you can't. Gabby bought him a shirt.
I bought me a shirt that probably 0 people will get, but it's a Serenity shirt.
Yeah, I'm a huge Firefly flan.
Flan? Flan?
Firefly flan.
I'm a huge Firefly dessert.
I am. And I didn't get your shirt. It's been a while since I've seen Firefly.
It's like one of those, it's like it talks about the planet. They do lots of these for the Hoth and Alderaan. Like a... There you go, coughing. You're the most coughingest person in the world. It irritates me.
Does it really?
Why do you cough so much?
You know what irritates me?
She says it's allergies.
It is allergies.
I know lots of people with allergies that don't cough.
Wait, question.
I just want to make sure you're not sick.
Can I say something? Are we talking about what irritates us?
Yes.
Can I say what irritates me?
Okay, go ahead.
Your voice irritates me. We're going to talk about that. Let's talk about it.
You say that every time.
Yep. And it stays true every time.
Why are we doing this podcast together?
We're actually good friends.
Well, we're best friends. But anyway, so Dallas Fan Expo was fun. We went there for probably 2 hours.
2 hours, 4, 5.
Yeah, it was pretty quick. It opened at 4. We got there
That's
about
the shortest time I've ever
5.
stayed at a Comic-Con.
We had family in. They were wanting to meet up with us, do stuff.
Kind of wanted to say
so we were kind of rushed.
Yeah. Darn you, Chaz. If you ever listen to this.
But it was still fun.
But yeah.
Some cosplayers.
We got a few photos with some of them.
I think I posted some of those on Instagram.
I saw a really super cool cosplay of a stormtrooper outfit. Like, I thought that was awesome. Like, how do they just buy that?
It ain't cheap.
Some people make it.
Yeah, they do. But
I don't know.
They got more talent than I do.
Yeah.
I don't have any talent.
We should go to San Diego and cosplay for...
You know how impossible it is to get tickets to that?
Just as soon as they post them, buy them.
That's what happens. They're like sold out within minutes.
Yeah.
It's rather ridiculous. Plus, I think they're super expensive.
That shows you how many nerds are on the planet.
Oh, well, yeah. Well, now it's in to be nerd.
Oh.
It's, like I said, okay, Star Wars.
Are we back on nerds?
Star Wars used to be like only nerds liked it, right? But now everyone likes Star Wars.
Is it so wrong though? Is it so wrong to love Star Wars? It's a good dang movie.
It is.
Thank you, George Lucas.
Well,
okay.
For the first 3.
Okay, for the first 3.
But this is okay. Off of Star Wars because I'm tired of talking about Star Wars.
Okay.
Why did we get on here? A Quiet Place.
Oh,
the same day we went and watched.
Gabby gets attacked. Wait, I get attacked. Never mind.
Yeah, you're the one screaming, not me.
So, anyways,
they'll miss me.
Quiet Place.
You'd be the first one gone.
I would sacrifice for you.
You would be the first one gone.
Oh no, I would not be.
You would. Yeah, you would.
Anyways, if you have not seen,
you can't stop coughing.
Wait.
You'd be dead.
You know what I'll be doing?
Your cough would kill you.
Wait, this is my cough. I'll be grunting.
There was all kinds of noises. You'd have to.
You know what? You're right. I would probably be the first one to die.
You would. You'd have to you fart all the time. They would hear
thanks for saying that live. But
they hear that, they'd come after you.
But
your butt would be eaten right away.
Okay,
you would have to live by the waterfall.
But no, right? So, if you have not seen The Quiet Place, the show is based off in the future, 2020, where you can't make noise because the aliens, or we don't really know exactly where they came from, but I'm assuming they're aliens. They will attack at noise. So that's the whole.
And I like the fact
the conflict.
They simply drop you in there. I don't need to know when the aliens attacked, what happened. I like the whole idea.
I agree.
I like that. Bam, we're just in it. We're already a couple years into whatever this is, and
because it was 2016,
they know they need to be quiet.
Or 2017, like when they were counting down there. Right. I think it was years.
Okay, so before we get into any spoilers,
spoiler alert.
How did you like the movie overall?
I love the movie. I know how you like to distinguish love and like.
That's because they're very different things.
I've seen the movie twice already. I love the movie. Loved it. I love John Krasinski. Is that how you say his name?
Mm-hmm. Jim Halpert.
Yeah, let's just call him Jim because that's who he is. I saw a whole nother. That's him. Like you always see him, comedian.
Mm-hmm.
Office,
comedian, yeah,
whatever.
Right, funny.
But he definitely changed his whole.
He became a man.
He became a man as an actor in that world, and I loved it a lot.
I agree.
I definitely like that his wife was there.
100%.
Emily Blunt.
Yeah.
I like her.
Yeah.
She's an amazing actress.
Yeah. Okay, so now we'll go into more details. So if you haven't seen the whole thing, tune away.
Spoiler.
Turn off, whatever. So it starts off. Did you expect his son to get eaten right off the bat?
Oh my God. That poor baby. I did not expect that.
Like from the commercials, I thought he was going to save him. Like I thought it was going to be close. And I mean, you kind of see all that in the commercials, but I thought, oh yeah, but then, they're not going to kill off a kid.
But then again, it makes the movie good.
It was brutal. Right off the bat. But serious stakes.
Yes, it makes the movie good because you're like, someone has to die.
It's like, yeah, the stakes were high right from the get-go.
Right.
Sets the tone.
That dumb little kid.
Jim, he's just a little boy. He didn't know no difference.
4 years
playing
old.
With a space shuttle.
His dad taught him good enough.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not that judgmental and harsh.
Are you so I am?
Yes.
Oh.
Sounds that way.
That 4-year-old made me angry. Darn you. You could have.
Well, you didn't have to deal with him for very long.
You didn't eat that noise.
He did not bother you for long because he got it right off the bat.
And then
it goes to a year later. What?
It wasn't really his fault, technically.
Well,
it wasn't anyone's fault. But, or wait, his freaking sister.
Yeah.
Was like, here you go.
It was just,
why did she give him that?
It was just childish innocence and ignorance, not understanding the real situation that they were in.
Riskiness.
So the space shuttle, I don't know their names. I could look it up, but anyway, like the family had a name. I think it was
the Abbotts.
I think you are correct. But anyway, Daddy Abbott, Jim
Daddy
Halpert, they're getting medicine for the oldest boy to start off the whole show.
Which I wonder what was wrong with him.
And they're in a pharmacy. I don't know.
I know it doesn't matter, but I'm just like, what's wrong with him?
I thought maybe it was asthma or something. But
asthma?
I don't
with
know.
pills?
I don't know. I said I don't know. Don't attack me.
Maybe he had a stomach ache.
Maybe he had a belly ache. Whatever.
Stomach, belly? Is there a difference?
You say stomach, I say belly.
You do say belly. I do say stomach. You know, it tells you what kind of person you are.
We're very different people. So they're getting medicine for him, and they're in the pharmacy, and the little boy finds his space shuttle that makes noise, but they pull the batteries out of it, and the daddy Jim says no.
And
but little sis,
she's like,
actually older sis.
Oh yeah, she's the oldest.
She feels sorry for him. She gives him back the space shuttle. But they didn't put the batteries. Okay, yeah. So if you want to place blame, they could have put the batteries out of Han's reach.
Yeah.
And he reached up there, snatched some batteries, and put them back in, and that was his demise.
That was it of little kid Abbott.
Yeah, it was kind of sad. So right off the bat, bam,
death.
We're into this movie,
and you're like, okay, this is what I like right here.
And it is a super quiet
jump
movie.
Square.
Jump square?
Scare. Sorry.
Interesting.
Lots of jump scares, even though it's quiet. Even that music does the movie. Yeah. Even though it's quiet, the music does it for it.
Yeah, it's well it's got a good soundtrack. But it is a very quiet movie. Like, I was afraid to move in my chair, cough, eat food.
Oh my God, yes.
Drink.
I was like clearing my throat a lot, and I'm like, oh my gosh.
I was waiting for the waterfall scene so I could move around, burp, fart, all that stuff.
Burp, fart, and
all at once.
All the good stuff. One thing I really liked that this movie had was sign language, and they had actual deaf actress, the girl.
Yeah.
I always appreciate that,
The oldest daughter.
Something about that, yeah. I like that.
The only daughter, I guess.
And I was reading somewhere where they all learned all the hearing.
The sign language.
Mm-hmm. They learned it.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. It was good.
But
I like that they did that too. Made it legit. So she did a good job. She blamed herself for she blamed herself for the little boy dying, and she felt that Jim, I'm gonna call him Jim,
her father,
even though he didn't act like. This is the first movie I've seen several of his movies since The Office. This is the first movie he was not Jim to me, but he's always Jim to me. But like he was
another man.
He was a man. Had a beard. He was big. He was buff.
Gabby, he's in love with him now.
I had a man crush on him.
He was pretty, like, he wasn't like this Jim, right?
He was a man.
He was a man.
Yeah, taking care of his family, doing what's necessary. Yeah. Kicking butt.
Sacrifice for his family.
Yeah.
I cried on that part.
Yeah. So, yeah, in the end, he dies. But, so it starts off that way. It flash forwards to a year later, after the boy's been taken by the alien, killed. And they're trying to
get through it,
make life in this barn, make it soundproof. They're living their life, living a quiet life with these horrific aliens around them.
And they have sand on the grounds, not to make noise.
Yeah. But somehow they managed to make a baby.
Somehow Jim wasn't careful there.
That was
you know what I think? I think maybe the mom, Emily Blunt, we're just going to call her Emily. Mama Abbott. She maybe got the sadness and she lost her baby. So maybe she wanted another baby.
Yeah. They made a replacement.
Yeah, some replacement.
Out with the old, in with the new. That's what they said.
So dumb.
So there's, okay. So anyway, yeah, she's pregnant. So inevitably.
When I saw her baby bump, I thought.
You thought what?
I just thought a bunch of something was about to break through.
Like a baby?
No.
What?
This movie is going to end badly.
Yes.
Because a baby makes a noise. Screaming baby. I'm thinking they're going to sacrifice that baby.
Birthing a baby makes noise.
Exactly. But Emily Blunt, she did.
That was
perfect.
That whole scene where she was birthing the baby, then going down the stairs, and the setup with her pulling that nail up on the stairs. She's going upstairs. Previously in the movie, something gets snagged, and she's carrying like this sack up, and it pulls up this nail. It sets up the fact that somebody's going to step on that nail, and it's going to be excruciating. Mm-hmm. Well, it's her. She has this baby. There's a whole thing. They set off these fireworks to distract the aliens, so she is able to scream and then push the baby out. And then but before that, she's going downstairs. She's steps on the nail, and just the whole thing was one of the most excruciating experiences I've ever had in a movie.
How do you not scream?
She didn't. She's tough.
But you know what? When I watched the movie, I thought I was in labor. I thought I stepped on that.
That was a super intense scene.
And you know what? She should get a Oscar for that.
Huh? What? What'd you say? Sade doesn't know how to speak English sometimes. What?
You didn't understand what I said?
I did not hear what you said.
You did not hear what I said.
She should what?
She should get an Oscar.
Oh, no, I didn't understand you said that.
What did you think I said?
I thought you said she should Oscar. I was understanding the gist, but...
Honestly, you know what I thought you were thinking?
Are you really talking with ice in your mouth? Come on, Paige. This is a professional broadcast.
Is it though?
No, it's not. Are you really chewing the ice? Here, let me turn your microphone off.
I'm done.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
My goodness.
I thought you...
I apologize on behalf of Sade.
Oh, my God.
Don't you roll your eyes.
I'm the host, so I can say whatever I want to say.
Well, then do it.
I'm trying to
I'm
talk.
done. I'm going to let you take it from here on out.
Keep interrupting me.
I'm sorry.
Jeez.
Go.
I thought you were going to say I had... Am I on mute?
No, I am.
Okay.
So I can relax.
Good. I thought you were going to say... I thought you were going to say something like Oscar and Grammy, because sometimes when I was a kid, I used to get Oscar and Grammy mixed up, and I thought I said Oscar wrong. But I know Oscar is for movies and Grammys is for music, so I wanted to make sure I was right.
Oscar's a grouch.
Gabby's not that funny. He thinks he's real funny. Oh. You're not even on the microphone while you're talking without the microphone.
It's your show. No.
Oh, you guys don't even know what he said just then. Anyways. Okay. Anyways. Quiet Place, as we were talking. After the... Hey. Okay. Let's talk about the scene with the corn. That scene...
I was confused.
And you know what's funny? Wait, let me say something. What's funny is every time I say something with corn, I'm always surprised that he uses this joke. I'm like, is he done with this? No. It's so old. It's classic. Stop using the same corn joke.
Oh, sorry, I'm so corny.
It's hilarious.
Oh, and that's why we're such a huge hit.
Right? You're right on that.
Okay.
Anyways.
Sorry, go ahead. Corn.
Oh, okay.
Corn scene.
Okay, before the corn scene.
The corn scene.
Okay, yeah, the corn scene. Apparently, a friend of mine told me that's not true. That corn doesn't really do that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Like when you're in one of those...
the silo.
Oh my goodness.
There was a cornfield. I thought that's what you were talking about when they were running through the cornfield. Did I
say cornfield? No, I said corn.
You said corn scene.
I said corn scene, not cornfield scene, corn scene. There's a difference.
I didn't know you...
There is a difference.
Popcorn? There's corn on the cob?
My fellow fans.
I didn't know you were talking
Bobby, he's a little
fellow
ditzy.
Fans? You're a fan of me?
Oh
fellow
my
fans?
God.
You're welcome.
Okay. That scene.
The silo scene.
I was
the
having
corn silo.
I was having some anxiety watching that.
Right.
Because like, oh my God, suffocation.
You talking about them sinking?
Yes.
So like your friend says they wouldn't sink? What are you saying?
What do you mean?
You're saying your friend says that's not real.
Oh.
What? You just said that like 5 seconds ago.
I know what I said. I'm about to speak, but you're not letting me speak.
Well, you're taking a long time.
I was talking about...
Go ahead and cough.
Gabby.
Yeah, we got all night. Just go ahead.
Stop interrupting me.
My bad.
One of my friends, as an older male, said that...
Who? Who do you have as an older male friend besides me?
One of Jerry's friends.
Who?
Mag.
Oh, really?
Said he used to play in those things all the time when he was a kid. And he
When
said...
did you see Mag?
I didn't see Mag. Someone told me this. This is
this is third hand.
It was like a third hand. They said they used to play in those little things, and they never sank. They never sank. Yeah.
Like corn quicksand.
Yeah.
Corn sand. Quick corn sand.
I'm done with the corn jokes.
That's not a joke. I was just saying words.
Oh.
Go ahead.
But anyways.
I will let you talk. Go ahead. Sorry.
Please.
Go ahead.
Anyways, that corn scene. I'm so sick of saying corn.
You said it a bunch.
I'm gonna stop. Okay,
and each time I want to say corn.
Let's skip on to when the alien jumps in there and scares the crap out of everybody.
Yeah.
That scene scared the crap out of me. I jumped.
It did.
Whenever he jumped in, he's about to kill him, the girl turned on her hearing aids, and all of a sudden, all that frequency started spazzing. The little alien started spazzing. And then, actually, before that scene, the aliens, we find that hearing aid is the key when she's in the cornfield, whenever she's looking for her brother. and he's behind her and she doesn't know. So that scene right there, I'm like, aha! But then when she's back in that silo deal, it's like, okay, that's the answer.
Right. The frequency of her hearing aids. Whatever that noise was.
Yeah. So apparently...
feedback or something.
This alien does not like sound.
That frequency of sound, because sound is how they operate.
Yeah.
But something about that certain whatever it was
like
damaged them real good.
Like even whenever the camera went into its ear.
Yeah.
That big giant ear.
That big ear went boom.
Boom, boom. It's like it started bleeding out of his ear.
Yeah, it was too much.
It was like he started freaking out.
Kind of like a dog whistle.
Yeah.
It's like only dogs can hear it at a certain frequency. And,
it's like you want to do away with itself.
A mega dog whistle for aliens.
A mega alien whistle.
Mega alien whistle. So, yeah. But she doesn't discover that until it's way too late.
Way late.
So they get out of the silo. So we're skipping past a lot of stuff, but that's you're getting the general idea. It's set up for the family. The family loves each other. There's some strife there because of the guilt of the little boy dying on the daughter, and even the dad feels it, and the mama says, "I could have carried him." It's a whole thing.
They all feel fault.
It's a very emotional movie, even with very very little talking. They do sign language. But you still feel connected to these people.
Yes.
The soundtrack is good.
Absolutely.
The effects are amazing. The cinematography is good.
Yeah.
It's just a well-crafted movie. And they just did it all very well. Jim did a good job in directing, acting.
Definitely agree with
his wife. There's chemistry there. It's all good. On a scale
do you think there will be a prequel?
Yeah. I think somebody's going to make something. Because
I don't want a prequel.
This is a big hit. It's made good money at the box office.
So you think anybody can make a prequel?
What do you mean?
Like, you're saying someone's going to make a prequel, but it's John's movie.
Well, I don't know if he's the creator of the whole thing. He directed it. I think he did help write some of it. But, I mean, money's money. And these companies are all about making money. And this movie is a hit. And if there's enough there's really, people might want to wonder, where the aliens come from? How did they figure out it was sound? All that stuff. So, yeah, prequel they're talking about a sequel.
But, honestly, I don't want it to be either.
I don't either.
Like, this movie.
It was perfect.
Should be
They
done.
dropped you in. It was done.
Be done.
I even love the way it ended, where they finally figure out, okay, before we get to that, I guess we should get to the part that Jim dies.
Yeah, he does.
His kids are stuck in this pickup. The girl's ear thing, she turns it off.
She turns off her hearing aids because she
hadn't quite connected that it's making...
It's kind of hurting her, though.
Yeah, it's like squealing in her ear real bad.
Yeah.
And the alien's just attacking the fire out of that truck.
Yeah.
And Jim
realizes...
He realizes they're fixing to get him, so he makes a loud holler.
He first signs to his daughter.
Yes, and you cried.
I have always loved you, and I was emotional and cried both times watching the movie.
It's very touching. It's an amazing movie. And so the alien jumps off the truck because Jim's screaming. I'm calling him Jim, whatever his name is in the movie, but
Daddy Abbott.
So, and then the alien goes after him, and that gives the kids a chance to put the truck in neutral, and it coasts downhill, and they run in the house, run downstairs. The girl finally puts it together that her earpiece is making this noise that makes that creature freak out,
spaz.
And that gives Mama opportunity to load up the shotgun and blow its head off.
Yeah. And so then two more come out of
They amplify it. They turn up the speaker, and they're fixing to amplify it. And it ends with the girl turning up the knobs and Mama pumping the shotgun. And then that's the end. And it's real good.
And I think that was perfect.
And you're like, yeah.
And like, we don't need to know what's like, that's it. We don't need to have a second movie or a prequel movie, whatever. Like, the ending was perfect. That's it. We're done. John, make more movies.
Agree. He's already in plans to make some movie about a colony that's forgotten or that's on Mars that like Earth has basically
Diminished?
Like dismissed. And,
dismissed. You dismissed.
And
wait, what?
I don't know.
Dismissed.
Dismissed. This girl that's on it, apparently, who, I don't know this. I just heard this today. But anyway, apparently she learns how to breathe on Mars. Or not learns how to breathe, but comes to realize she can breathe on Mars.
Oh, interesting. Is this going to be a movie?
Yeah, John's supposed to direct it. John Krasinski. He signed up for it. With the same like producers and stuff from this one, which is like Michael Bay and I think maybe the same writers and stuff. So, oh no, he's getting his career going.
When is this movie supposed to come out?
I don't know. They're just now talking about it. It's probably going to be several years.
That's kind of cool.
But like John Krasinski's been trying to do stuff since The Office, and they've all been flops.
Yeah.
Like every movie he's been in, unless it's some super independent thing.
A lot of his movies are like well, not a lot. I've only seen maybe one outside movie called Something Borrowed.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a romantic comedy. Like he's in those kind of movies.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have a huge part in the movie, but
yeah. He just really hasn't he hasn't had much success.
But this
as
movie
much as you think he deserves.
This movie, Quiet Place, has got him up.
Yeah, it's propelled him.
And it's like he's like a little train, and you're like, go, you got this. You get it?
The little train that could?
The little train that could.
Wow.
I just compared John Krasinski. Okay. I can't say his stupid
Krasinski
to the little train that could, because he could.
You're right. He finally made it.
I believed in him.
You know how much money it cost to make the movie? Its production budget?
$100 million.
You are so terrible at this game.
I am.
17.
I don't know why you play this game with me.
17
million?
It's a small movie. 17 million. Like they showed it at South by Southwest.
So did you know that, or you just looked it up?
No, I knew it.
So what did you think it was?
I mean, I knew it was a small film.
What did you think it was?
What do you mean? What did I think it was?
Because you always ask me, "What do you think?" And I'm like, I honestly.
That's because I know. If you were to ask me, I'd nail it.
Okay.
Because I know all the stuff.
Okay.
What?
Next time? No, I'm not going to ask right now. Next podcast, I'm going to just randomly pull up a movie.
Do it.
And I'm
Let's
like,
do
how
it.
much
I was trying to make this a game, but you're so bad at it, it's never any good. Like a cheap movie, you're like, 100 million. No, it's like 5 million to make.
I honestly don't know how money works.
Apparently so.
Hey, I pay $112 for rent.
So it cost 17 million production budget. It's made domestically. How much? I'll give you one more try. That's a lot. Just do it.
I hate you.
It's fun.
No, it's not. You just like to make fun of me.
Yes, go.
50 million.
It's been out for 2 weeks.
50 million.
Double that. You know,
100 million.
Very good.
I was going to say 100 million earlier.
Oh my goodness.
I have a C- in math.
So worldwide, it's made 162 million for a $17 million movie. That's pretty good.
Wow. So they're going to get paid pretty good.
Yeah, I don't know how that works, but sometimes they have like things where they stuff in their contract where they'll get so much money, a percentage of total gross, all that type of stuff. You're looking. Don't roll your eyes at me.
Why is he into that? Like,
I find it fascinating.
He's like all into the money parts of the movie making.
Well.
And me, I'm just like, make the movie, get some good actors and actresses and just do it. Good to go. I don't care how much money it made.
Sorry, Box Office Mojo's one of my
I guess
bookmarked websites.
I'm just like, I don't know. And I don't care.
But anyway, it's doing very well. But
I'm proud. I'm proud of John.
Me too. I'm proud for those millionaires. They're going to have even more money. I'm so happy for them.
Send some to me.
I wish them success. All right. Well, that's A Quiet Place. So what's on scale 1 to 10, what? Those glasses are really nerdy looking.
Are they? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I have you guys already know this. I have new glasses and they're super awesome.
They're like 50s looking.
They're Ray-Bans.
Ooh, fancy.
Fancy, right?
You're making John Krasinski money.
Do you really?
Must be nice.
Do you really think they look 50s?
Yes. That makes you happy.
Okay, so my rating. Why do I always go first?
1 to 10. All right, I'll go first. And you said this exact same thing last time.
Did I really?
Just
okay,
so
let me
know.
go first.
No, you and me. I gave it an 8.5.
I gave it a 9.5.
So it's gone up half a point?
Yes.
Because your original estimation was 9.
No. When did I tell you
Oh,
that?
no, that was Abby I was talking to.
I was going to say, I said 9.5. That was what I was going to say.
So a nearly perfect movie.
Like, to me, this movie, and I like scary movies. I like movies, suspense and scary, So
It was. I might bump it up to a 9 myself.
You're super critical. You want this movie to have perfectness to it.
It did, and it was. I'm
surprised you gave it an 8.5. I was thinking you were going to at least give it a 9.
I just did.
Well, you can't change it. You already said 8.5.
I can do what I want. It's my opinion.
You said it on the public.
Well, that's all, folks.
Shut up. So
it's anyway. A 9, but yeah, I'm doing a 9.6. I think it's higher than you do.
You can't do 9.6.
I just did.
No, you can't. We're keeping this 8.5,
no, 9. It's a 9.6 in my book.
I put it as a 10. I'm higher.
Okay.
Anyways,
so
we both agree it was an excellent movie.
We both really liked it. No, my final. The more I think about it, it is almost a perfect movie in its presentation to me.
Yes.
Aside from some minor details that, if you think about,
no one thinks about the minor details.
I don't know if people think about it.
Not really.
They don't need to. That's my point. They don't need to. Don't worry about it.
Who cares?
You're dropped into this world. Enjoy it.
The main points.
It's moving. It's scary.
I watched it 2 times.
It's thrilling.
It's amazing.
But yeah, done.
I loved it.
Me too.
Oh, he loved it.
I did.
It's hard to get Gabby to love a movie. He always likes a movie.
There's not. It takes a lot.
You should be a director.
There's not.
You should direct a movie.
I have no talent.
You do.
Oh, really? Thanks.
I was trying to be nice.
What? What's my skill?
You're good at. Why are you looking at me?
Yeah, I'm waiting.
You're looking at me like
patiently
I was
waiting.
gonna say something so super mean.
No, go ahead.
But I wasn't.
Oh, what were you gonna say?
I think you are. I think for some really weird reason, I think you would be good at directing a movie.
I would be.
Oh, okay. What happened? Humility.
I don't have any.
Oh, and like. You like doing this kind of stuff, podcasting, all this. You're really critical, but it's good at some levels. Oh my god!
On some things,
but I think you can do it.
I'm gonna direct a movie.
You should. You should do a mini movie. On
You've launched
iPhone.
me to reach to the stars.
Can I be your producer?
Oh, what you gonna produce?
I'm gonna produce some.
Gas.
Some gas and maybe some props. I don't know about money.
Producers mostly provide money.
Yeah, I know.
That's not you.
I'll be the actress.
Okay, let's do a scene.
Okay, what?
I don't know. Give me a script.
Jesus. Oh, a writer. I'll be a writer and an actress.
There you go. You can write the next movie. All right. Well, that's enough of that. So that's Quiet Place. We both love the movie.
It was awesome.
Next time, we'll go into further detail about Lost in Space.
Yes.
Another show that it's a couple years old now, I think, but we're starting to watch again is Under the Dome.
Under the Dome.
It's off the air. I think they kind of finished it, even though it didn't really have like a real legit conclusion, but they ended it good enough to have an ending. It didn't get picked up for the 4th season.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
It had 3 seasons?
3 seasons.
How many episodes?
20-something apiece.
What?
So like 60 episodes.
That's a lot of episodes.
Yeah, it's a network.
For a show that doesn't get 4...
Well, it was a network show.
Oh.
All the network shows are 20-something episodes. Netflix and the cable shows and all that, they're like at 10 plus. But anyway, that's for next time. Until then, I'm Gabi.
I'm Sade.
We'll see you later.
Later. Peace.